Hi, this is Dr. Joseph Kim from Mobile Health Computing, and today I'm reviewing 3 different Bluetooth keyboards that, unlike other Bluetooth keyboards, actually has some kind of a mouse or device that's built in that allows you to mimic a mouse. Now, I'm a Windows 8 user, and for me, although touching on a screen is useful, having the precision that a mouse gives is actually something that I really need in order to stay productive. So the first one is made by Motorola. This one has a traditional TrackPoint, which is a static device. It's kind of got a rubbery feel. You just put your finger here and you just press in a certain direction. And depending on how you press, that moves the cursor on the screen. The buttons are very flat against the bottom of the keyboard, and so they're not the easiest to press, but you get used to it. The keys themselves feel like a fairly full-size keyboard, even though the keyboard itself is small, and that's just based on the layout of the keys. The keyboard is also very thin, and once again has a Bluetooth rechargeable micro USB port, and it has a physical switch in terms of turning it on. The next keyboard is made by Lenovo for their ThinkPad Tablet 2. Once again, it is a Bluetooth keyboard with a power switch and a micro USB charging port. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery. It also has a little built-in stand that allows you to rest your tablet. And I've found that several of the Windows 8 tablets will actually sit on this device. Although it's designed specifically for the ThinkPad Tablet 2, it works on pretty much any type of device. And unlike the Motorola, and unlike most other Lenovo ThinkPads, the TrackPoint is actually an optical TrackPoint, which means that you slide your finger over it. And based on how you slide on it, the cursor on the screen will move. Once again, I found that it's not quite as precise. However, it does the job and takes a little bit of time to get used to it. The buttons are really easy to press, and you'll see that they're slightly raised, and so very easy to press. Great keyboard with the keys, once again mimicking a full screen experience. Slightly bulkier than the Motorola in terms of size. I'll just put them side next to each other, and you'll see that even the keys themselves, really you get the full and the best experience using this one right here. Finally, the last one is made by Asus for one of their Windows 8 tablets. And this one actually has a magnetic section that actually helps it stay right up against the tablet when you're using it. But it doesn't have to be used with an Asus tablet. Like the other ones, has a micro USB charging port, has both a Bluetooth button as well as a power button, and unlike the other ones, has a more traditional trackpad. What's nice about this trackpad is it also mimics Windows 8 gestures. So depending on how you slide your finger on this trackpad, including certain zooming gestures as well as the swiping gestures, it will mimic that on your device. Unlike these other two, the keys are actually smaller. You probably can't really notice it too much when I hold it up like this, but you definitely notice it in terms of the typing experience. Once again, a very, very thin keyboard. So in terms of size comparison, the 3 kind of stack up like this, where the thinnest one is definitely the one made by Asus, followed by Motorola, and then Lenovo. The shortest in terms of width and height, if you will, the Motorola is definitely the most compact, with the Asus feeling very, very similar to the ThinkPad keyboard, but just being much, much thinner. However, this one does not have the built-in stand for the tablet PC. So once again, this is Dr. Joseph Kim from Mobile Health Computing, reviewing 3 different Windows Bluetooth keyboards that have a built-in mouse.